welcome back to the channel. So making things happen today. It's Saturday. It's pretty beautiful out, as you can see. Tanker's not out here, so that's always a good sign. What I got going on, finished up the tanker, going into the hydraulics. Tanker's out back, draining all the water out of it, got the mounts on, so I'll show you that. So what we got going on, got it all emptied out now, I think. Hold on, let's see. Still dripping out just a little bit. So this is what 5,400 gallons of water looks like. So I'll move the truck out of the puddle. We're on sandy ground. This will all be dried out by tomorrow morning. Kind of some of the perks on a wet year. Then we'll go over exactly what I did and what the plan is for the rest of it. So what I ended up doing was putting this pin back in. I think the last one had a weight in the back. When it was loaded, it was sitting on it nicely. Gives it a little bit of twist there. So put this bar in, reinforced it in the middle here. I don't think that's gonna make a big effect on it, since it's sitting on rails. When I took the tanker, it had just these two big plates. I ended up getting this a third plate on each side from Frank. I have two more. Thought about putting them further up here, but I don't think it's going to be good. Don't think it's going to be needed. The plates were here and here when they came off the straight truck, so did that on both sides. Ended up cutting the little pins out. Figure I'm going to put strobes on either side for when we're offloading on the road, since we do live in an area that has a lot of car traffic and people that don't understand. And I do plan on probably offloading on the road. Ended up cutting this off. So that hydraulic valve stack, like toolbox, whatever you want to call it, I'm hoping to put it right here and then be able to run my lines right back into it, and then just run a feed line coming in and a return line coming here that tees with that, and then hooks up to the wet system when I get that far. But for right now, we're going to clean it out. I'm going to get that mounted hopefully tomorrow. I feel it's already 5 something. Gonna mix feed later, do all the chores. So that's where I've got to so far. So it's come along pretty nice. Well, here it is, Friday. Kind of nice. A little bit of rain. Got the truck out here, getting some parts, some wheel seals. That one's leaks and that one's leaks, but trailer should be about done. Got to mount the hydraulic control box up here, and then we'll go from there. So got to paint this stuff up. It is kind of raining right now, so I'll wait for that, but that's the plan. So this is the tank control. It does have 2 hookups, so I think it's on off, 2-way, where these are the actual nurse controls. So I got a 3-way switch coming just to see if I like it as far as the air switch. So it's got a center position, and that actually controls switching these valves as far as nursing, pumping or nursing, rotating the nurse boom, and then raising the nurse boom up or down to get it out of there, adjust it. So hopefully that comes in a few days. I check out what I like of that and I figure out how I'm going to mount it. I'm figuring I'm going to run it to the cab and have a switch panel in the cab. I did end up buying a wet kit for this that is set up to run 30 gallons per minute at 1300 RPMs at 3000 PSI. And also set up to run a dump trailer at a lower PSI based on switching a switchover. The guys down at Ballard Hydraulics in Pennsylvania really hooked it up as far as telling me what I needed to do. So that should be in hopefully next week. we'll get the truck into the shop and get that set up. And then this project's getting close to the end, which is good because I got plenty of other things to do. Got it mounted up on the tank. Got that braced up. Got to finish up the welds. Same with this side. Came out pretty nice. Almost looks like it's supposed to be there. Then I'll run these lines back down. I did zip tie them together so I know which ones go with what. Run them back in, hook them at least back up. That's still loose there. And then I'll have to look at the weather, see if I'm going to paint this stuff up so it stops rusting some. I'm going to go with some Houle green to finish everything up after, but I can put a primer on. But then we'll take the trailer off and get the truck ready for a wet kit for seals and go from there. Well, got as far as I can. These lines don't reach, so I think I'll get a foot extension, and then from there I got to figure out where stuff goes. I have to look back in photos and remember where this one went. That must be the return. Not sure if that comes back down to here or if that goes to the tank that's sitting in my pickup. So waiting on Bradley, since they still have two of these trucks identical to this. Setups are identical, so hopefully he'll get back to me and I'll figure that out. But hydraulic place closed at 4 and it is 3:50 on Friday, so I'll just prepare myself for next week, hopefully be able to get everything and go from there. Well, that'll do it for working on the tanker. Got the box on. I'm gonna have to get those longer hoses, got to figure out where everything goes. Got some idea. Painted up spots that were able to rust, so got that done. So he goes living the dream. Got the tank out of my pickup. Got a plan for that. Probably gonna mount it on the other side of the truck. Wait on the hydraulic system to show up probably next week. We'll go from there. So with that said, don't have much to do on it. I'll probably drop this off, and then I'm gonna work on the truck. I did get one wheel seal in, so I can go ahead and do that. The other one comes on Tuesday. Gotta check the 5th wheel plate. Got some play in it. Want to see where it is, if it's worn. Replace what I need to do from there, and then yeah, I'll be in a good boat with this. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll probably have one more video setting the hydraulics up on this for the tank side of it, and I'll probably have a video for the truck side of it as far as changing the wheel seal and probably putting the hydraulics on. I have no idea, never done the hydraulic kit as complex as what's coming, which probably isn't really that complex, but it's more than just normal dump pump. So till next time, thanks for watching.